Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you're doing really good today. Thank you so much for joining me. Whoa. We are going to pull from the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck first, and we're going to pull a breakthrough spread for you. As you have probably heard, Pluto will be transiting in Aquarius for like 20 freaking years. This is huge, 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 huge. Change and transformation for everybody to be more tapped into the individual they were supposed to come here to be, which is the authentic self, the them that, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know, there's going to be a lot of transforming whole worldwide, where people are going to find their uniqueness, I feel like. And so maybe this reading can help you break through any kind of pattern or anything that might be keeping you stuck from being as authentic as you are, my Scorpios. All right, so I'm using Rider-Waite for all 6 spots, and then I'm also using like 4 more decks. So this is going to be your pattern. And by the way, they're all going to be upright because that's how I've been taking it with this reading. It works really well. The challenge, your breakthrough, your power card, Scorpio, your outcome, and your advice card. Okay, and then we have the Spirit Animal Oracle. No, this is not the Spirit Animal Oracle. I'm so sorry. I do have one of those. Maybe I'll bring that out sometime too. This is the Pocket Animal Spirit. It's a completely different author. It's Kim Cran's, part of the Wild Unknown, which that is one of the Alchemy deck is part of her Wild Unknown also. Now I'm going to pull from Kipper style deck. And bear with me. I know this is a lot of shuffling, but I like to do it on camera, and it's, I don't know, it's really fun. It's a really good spread. It kind of like builds the suspense in a way too. So in the meantime, if you all like it, please hit the like button. That helps a person out, and I appreciate you. And if you need a private reading, I do offer those too. You can check that out in the description box. There will be a website that's got a link for a reading. And anything else? No, I think that's about it. I always have my mom, who is passed on, to help me as my guiding angel for these readings. So you're in good hands. I always was. All right, and we're going to have tea leaves. And this will be the last one that I put there. Let's try to shuffle this ridiculously hard to shuffle deck. Okay. Hey guys, we're ready to start. So the first spot, like I said, is going to be cards that will reveal to you what kind of pattern it is that you've been running into. Doesn't always, sometimes it's just something to address. So it's not always like, oh, this is negative or anything like that. It's just has things that you have to address. That's how I look at this pile. Okay, so this makes sense. You have the 4 of Pentacles. I'm going to just lay it out first. 4 of Pentacles. You have the Child, the Kipper deck. Brief illness. Brief illness. You have the Sea Serpent, and you have Shark. Take care, there would be a loss of material wealth. Okay, you are hanging on to lack consciousness. And the way that you do that Because, okay, you can look at the child energy as like a new beginning. So let me start with the sea serpent. This is the Ouroboros. So what it means is that this is repeating, like things that repeat, but it's time for a new cycle. And when I say you're in lack consciousness, I mean that when we're holding on too tightly to what we have for fear, then, well, one, you're letting fear guide you, but two, you're bringing in lack consciousness instead of letting go of how things come to you, letting go of attachment to old ways, or even greediness. It's even letting go of greediness. Now, and the reason why is because that type of feeling of having to have a certain old way is kind of going to stop you from having a new beginning and getting out of a situation that's not good for you. And so obviously, money is what it feels like is on your mind, or stability, and it's on everybody's mind. So yeah, this doesn't have to mean illness. It can mean, the way I worded it, that you could be in a situation that is not good for you, but because you're comfortable and you know it, you're just staying there. And so that would be stopping you from having lots of things and being your own authentic self. I don't see the worry, but I'm expecting that we will see some worry pop up here. So that's what you're dealing with. You're also dealing with growth and positivity and firm foundations, but you're building that. And something else, it feels like, has got to change. So here is the challenge, is Temperance, Courthouse, Fox, the Siren. That's you. That's you. And Fire. Oh. What is up with this? What is up with this? Okay. So the move this down a little bit so that you can see more. The Siren is you. And so part of this challenge here, I feel like, is to have a really good balance so that everybody can feel healed and balanced and get along instead of arguing. The Fox is like a mischievous person, or well, the way I like to look at it is mischievous and clever, very smart. And so they're not trying to really even hurt anybody. They're just kind of mischievous. But you can use, because see, if you are that Fox, then you are the one that can use your mind to think of something really clever that will bring balance and peace to some situation that might have to do with court or legalities, documents, and things like that. You definitely could be dealing with fire signs because you have fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. I'm going to read something from the Fox, though, because it also talks about challenging partners. Not challenging partners, about partnership. Like lifelong partnership. All right, so a strong partner or mate, you're a wise, so that's you. You are the wise teacher. Personalities are skillful in business and make great teachers. When in balance, it is magical, ingenious. The teacher, monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of your identity, and to bring into balance would be your connections. And balance, just balance, period. So using your mind wisely is cliche. That is using your mind wisely. Okay, so speculum glass is your breakthrough. Can you see that card very well? I'll put it right there. The speculum, the glass. This is the looking glass. Oh, what is that song? I'm looking through you in the glass. Don't know how much time has passed, but it seems like forever. All right, well, it's forever in your need of change. somebody or something has their eye on you. Your breakthrough is to regain your focus also, as somebody is sharply focused on you at this time, in a good way, in a very good way. With the look, we also have the eagle. Oh my Lord. Definitely energy of observing and watching you like fly above. It's watching you regain confidence and freedom, or just have it, honestly, not even regain. This is like you just showing, hey, this is who I am, and rising like above the rest. So somebody's seeing you do that and maybe is really admiring it, taken back. You do have like change in the world. I love it. I love it. You have the change. You have the world card, which is a completion and a new chapter. And by the way, here's the award goes to you too. So it's like, I feel like there's a lot of things here. So this change, it's not brought on by holding on to the way that things were or holding on to yesteryear. It is about putting in the effort here with the birds energy. It's putting in your effort. Maximum effort is going to bring about huge change and completion for you. And look at here, handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Do you see how that ring right there looks like the ring that's on that glass? Somebody sees you as clever, as a really good partner. Maybe this is new partnerships within like a new chapter in your life, bringing about huge change, maybe even bringing about a move. Look, your power card is that when you are committed, you are really committed. When you want to do things in a traditional manner, you can. But not only am I getting that, though, I'm getting more so that you're the wise teacher. You definitely could use your wisdom about spirituality and the way that, things work. You could use it for not good. The fox can always use their energy for not good. But this is being that wise teacher because of all this extensive spiritual knowledge that you have. And I really don't say that much in my readings. I don't, because I don't know how much knowledge you have. But if this is your power card, then it's definitely saying, oh no, the Scorpios you're talking to are very, very skilled spiritually. Doesn't have to be a religion base, but the knowledge of religion is going to be there when you have this card also. And you also have devotees. So you have people who are like devoted to looking up to you, listening to you, watching you, observing you. And that's why it's even more important to put in your best effort, because of people wanting to be that change that they see you make in yourself. Oh, and speaking of change, we have butterfly, a change for the better, right? Change. Two changes. I have woman. This is in your power. Okay. So there is somebody that you know, this is a friend, or it is, it's not generally you. It's usually somebody else. That being 29 is, so I don't know if you're a woman and you're like, no, that's me, I'm the powerful woman. Okay, maybe this is you too, but it feels like this is somebody who really looks up to you, who's like hangs on your every word. So that could be a family member even. That's part of your power, is that you have all these energies looking to you, inspired by you, and so it's kind of like that's the fuel too. Just their presence is the fuel for you. Ooh, and you know what? It doesn't look too bad that you might be able to attract in some great fortune also. Spiritual people have to make money and eat too, and this could be that you can combine some kind of change where you get to implement your teachings with others. Maybe if you've had some big success in regards to finances or turning things around, then maybe that's what you're teaching to other people. Not the easiest thing to do, is it? But, and then here's the dragon. This is definitely bringing in like third chakra energy, creative energy. Let me look up the dragon. Perfect. Seeing one's true self. This is you seeing your true self. Balancing your ego. It says the dragon sees everything. So the dragon is the observer behind. It's the ability to take a step back and witness your life instead of saying everything's happening to you. Being able to stand back and saying, okay, I would like to detach from whatever it is at this moment and just be the observer. Maybe so that you can have like just different points of view. Whatever your reason, sometimes we do that. And the ability to do that, to step outside of yourself, is kind of amazing. So seeing yourself through that step back eye, you know, like how in near-death experiences, how everybody says that they can see themselves from outside of their body. That's kind of like the energy that I get, is that so creative, the ability to do that. So this is the navel center area. It is the city of hidden gems, which means the Manipura chakra. The sages believe the health and the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to see clearly inner and outer dimensions. And let me tell you, that is your power, the ability to see your inner and outer dimensions. Also, you would be able to see it within others too. If you could see it within yourself, you'd be able to see it within, all right, yep. And going right along with the same thing we're talking about, there's the hermit. The hermit knows how to go within, because this spirituality, that expertise, it's not, even though this stands for knowing about all the formal things in life and the formal ways of doing things, it came from ultimately your own life experience, your ability to have the hermit. So the hermit is like, yeah, you know about the way that everybody else does things, and you probably have extensive knowledge on it, but your outcome is that the most important knowledge is that experience that you pull from reflecting on your own life. You see how he's looking down. He's looking down at his feet because he's looking at his path. It's so important to reflect on your path, and so that you can see where you're going, where you've been. Beautiful. So somebody really admires you with the rose energy. Romance is in the air. Wow, that's really pretty. Somebody really admires that ability to go that deep, to look that deep within yourself. Beautiful. You really help a lot of other people out. This might be representing somebody helping you out. This is like gifts, money, help, assistance, aid. The polar bear could represent that comes with a little bit of jealousy or envy. So, you know, if you're getting like a lot of roses and things like that, then gifts, people wanting to give you gifts because your journey is just so unique, and because you're just providing such a good example, you could be dealing with jealousy and envy. Don't let that stuff don't let that hold you back either. All right, I have house, because this is kind of what the Four of Pentacles is talking about, is that you're building on a very solid foundation at this point. You have to get away from some kind of situation that is not for you, that involves lack or holding on to something smaller than what you really even are. And so the house is here because you're building something bigger for yourself, something stable. And maybe it is about the outcome being literally a house here, like a new house. The dragonfly, oh, beautiful. Truth transcends illusion. You see the truth. You know a lot, but you see the truth in situations because you're able to see within yourself. You can't look to others to ask them what the truth is. You know what I mean? It's not that they might be able to tell you a whole lot of good advice, but nobody can tell you your truth. except for you. So let me look up. Okay, the dragonfly says master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it's always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When it's in balance, it sees clearly, it is joyful, it is magical. If it is out of balance, it can't concentrate or has a busy mind. So as I take a deep breath, that card advises you to go within and take a deep breath and find that peace and stillness. That might be needing some time to yourself, especially if you got a lot of people around or you're in a situation where it's just unhealthy because you need some more time. Everybody needs time by themselves. Everybody. Oh, nice. Okay, your advice is to take this Ace of Pentacles, this golden opportunity, because you're so golden, right? Let's quote Harry Styles. You're so golden that this Ace of Pentacles is showing up for you as the new chapter, something new, something big, something stable, something secure and protective. The mouse, I love the little mouse. I'm going to get the book for this because when you're using these different decks, every deck has like a different way that you want to. So yeah, I'm not just going to guess on the mouse. I'm going to look that up. And then concern 33 might have something to do with a Leo or a Cancer. Just saying that because their breakthrough was the concern energy, 33, concern. Okay, so then I have Good Lady, and this represents a boss, a mom, a mentor. It represents a female energy that gives you good advice, that is there for you, that possibly these are two different people, both very concerned with you. And then I have the Rabbit, which says too much concern with sexual matters, or maybe talking about fertility or something like that. So let me look up the mouse. And let's see what we have. So this earth element, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth twice there on your advice. So your advice, ground yourself, ground yourself. The mouse is detail oriented, can be small-minded or nitpicky, sometimes nervous. Well, that's me. I'm the little mouse then. Because I'm like that because I probably have way too much caffeine in my day. But all right, it says there is an innate desire to tend to the details, spending days fixing, preparing, organizing, scrutinizing. It says, unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. See, just there is a lot of concern, but you may be aware of some micromanaging tendencies. So to be careful that you're not over managing somebody, being almost nitpicky. It can drive people crazy. So when the mouse energy is at play, it says step back for a moment, find a more purposeful project to delve in that is worth your exacting eye, which is the speculum, your ability to focus on the detail. There's something about that needs to be channeled into the right direction for you. Busy with no purpose. Oh no, that is if it's out of balance. So that's what I've got, guys. I'm sending you much love and light. Please like and share and subscribe if you do like it, or at least subscribe and come back. If you want the personal reading, look at the website in the description box below. And bye, Scorpio. Sending you love and light.